Hey guys, I'm Step. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks that I have learned through my experience with Rocket League. Before I start, I'm going to say I'm not a pro, I'm not a coach. These are just my opinions and like my things that I've learned throughout playing the game. I'm currently Gold 3 Division 3. I'm trying to improve myself. Some bad habits I picked up along the way that I want to talk about today that some of you guys might make the mistake of if you're starting Rocket League brand new and you've never played it before. But I hope some of these like tips and tricks help you improve at the game and hopefully help you climb those ranks and get to where you want to be as fast as possible. Let's get straight into the video, guys. Okay, so the first tip on this list is going to be changing your camera settings and your video settings. When you first launch up Rocket League, you want to make sure that camera shake is turned off. This will stop the screen shaking every time you like hit a shot. This will make it very difficult for you to be inconsistent. You want to make sure that's turned off. Field of view, I've ramped it all the way up to 110. This makes sure that your peripherals are as best as they can be. You can see around the map as much as possible. Distance is how far the camera is away from your car. Height is obviously the height of where the camera is like aiming on the car. Angle, I believe, is sort of like whereabouts you can see, so it sort of tilts up and down. Stiffness is like how fast you can turn your camera around your car. Swivel speed is what actually works from when you use ball cam and you transition between free cam and ball cam, so it will change the speed of what it locks onto the ball and when you lock off it. Transition speed is just how fast it is when you actually turn the camera manually around your car. And then invert swivel, you want to make sure it's turned off as well, because you don't want to be like moving your analog stick to the left and then it going right, or your analog stick to the right and then going left. Also with your video settings, you want to make sure that VSync is turned off. What VSync does is locks your frames to your monitor's refresh rate, but it also adds input lag. Only use this if you're getting very bad screen tearing with your monitor. Otherwise, have this turned off. You want to make sure that your max FPS is set to 250. You want to get the most frames as possible, so you have the least amount of input lag and you're getting the best out of your PC. I have render quality just set to high quality. Render detail is then set to custom, and I've got all of this turned on to performance, and have all of these unchecked other than transparent goalposts is what you want checked on, because that's very helpful. And then you just want to apply the settings, and then after that, that is the first tip for you in this this list. Okay, so the second tip on this list is using ball cam. When I first started playing Rocket League, I would always use free cam. I would never like to use ball cam because it was very weird for me to try and hit the ball with ball cam. But you want to make sure that you use this, because it puts you at a massive disadvantage if you're using free cam, because you can't see where the ball is at all times, especially when you're trying to get into a certain position. Your positioning can get thrown off completely if you're not seeing where the ball is, because you'll never know where to position yourself for defense and attacking when you're going up for aerials. So you want to make sure that you're using ball cam. Get used to it. I know it's going to be weird for a while, but trust me, if you want to get up the ranks and get past like the silver level, then you want to make sure you're using ball cam, because you're going to need it for positional awareness and getting better at the game. So make sure you do that, because I use free cam for too long. I used free cam for maybe the first 150 hours of me playing this game, and it was very, very stupid, because it made me be out of position so much. Like, I could have avoided this by getting used to ball cam and playing with it to improve, but I always went against it. But you want to make sure you're using ball cam if you're a new player to this game. I know it's going to be weird for a while, but you will get used to it eventually, I promise you. Okay, so the third tip on this list is learn to walk before you run. And by this, I mean you don't want to be using boost all the time. One thing that I did when I first started playing this game, and I've only recently changed it, is I'd be boosting every single time I had full boost, and then I would find myself running out of boost in important situations like going up for aerials and when I had to go back to defend. Like, you want to make sure that you're watching your boost, like how much you have, and you also don't want to go for big boosts, like, because this will catch you out of position. Like, there is small boosts on the map, like the little boosts. You want to make sure that you're getting them and not like forcing yourself out of position, because you can get caught and you can concede a goal by turning your back to the ball and like the opposition like taking a shot at your goal without you noticing because you've gone for big boost. You want to make sure that you have like the boost when you actually need it, like those chances where you want to beat someone to the ball or you want to go back for defense. So you want to make sure that you keep an eye on how much boost you have, and you don't want to be zooming around the map all the time. Okay, so tip number 4 on this list is use power slides. I can't tell you how many times I've struggled with this. Like, you want to use power slides because it gets you in positions that are so much quicker than if you had to manually turn your car around. I do this so much and it really annoys me and it hurts me because I know that I should be using power slides more, but you guys want to get into the habit of using your power slide when you have to turn to get to facing the ball quickly, because that's going to be the fastest way for you to get in position, especially when your back is turned to the ball and you have to get in a position quickly to be able to maybe go up for an aerial, or you want to just like get in the way and challenge for the ball if the opposition's coming at you. Like, you never want to have your back to the ball because it's always going to get you caught out positional wise. Like, it's always a problem for me and I need to work on it a lot, but that is got to be tip number 4 on this list, is use power slides. Okay, so tip number 6 is use the flip boost method. Basically, if you've never seen what this is before, you want to boost, then jump. I believe it's twice, and then you get the boost. Sometimes it works on the first jump after you use boost, but it's mainly twice, I believe. This is very helpful in going back to what I said about like boost management. Like, you want to make sure that you hold on to your boost. So this is a very fast way to get in the same exact speed as what it would be at boost at full speed. This helps you like track back quick, and you can also go forward quickly as well if you want to beat someone to the ball. This is especially helpful on kickoffs. You want to make sure that you boost then do flips, because then you can win that kickoff. It takes a lot of time to get used to. I'm still trying to get used to it and trying to perfect it. It can take hundreds of hours or 100 hours to get used to it. You need to practice with it, but it would definitely help you save that boost and get into position a lot quicker and get into where you want to go. So make sure you do the boost and then you flip, and then you get that flip boost. That will definitely help you in getting better at this game and preserving your boost management. Okay, so on to tip number 7 is make sure every time you go up for an aerial, you're on flat surface. I can't tell you how many times I've been trying to defend and I'd be like near the goal, and then I'll try go up for an aerial and I'd sort of like just be off level with the flat of the ground, and it would make me mess up my aerial and I'd completely like mess up and miss the ball, and it would end up leading to the opposition scoring. You want to make sure that you're always on a flat surface before you go up in the air for the aerial, because your car will be off-centered. This is a problem that I've had a lot. I don't know if a lot of people struggle with this or suffer from this when they're trying to defend near the goal, but this is a problem that I had, and I would definitely have to say make sure you're on that flat surface when you're going up for the aerial for defense. Okay, so tip number 8, and probably the most popular thing new players do, is ball chase. You want to make sure you don't ball chase, because like positional wise it's gonna put you and your teammate into a horrible predicament. Like, every time you chase the ball, you're always going to be out of boost, and you're never going to be in position to be able to read the game and when to hit the ball. You're always going to be like throwing yourself forward, and it's just going to make it worse for you and your teammate if you're playing 2v2s or 3v3s. Like, it's just going to mess your whole team up, and you're going to end up conceding more goals and playing worse doing this. So you want to make sure you're like staying back maybe, and then picking the time to go for the ball when you see the opening. This will come with like time of playing. like your game sense will improve. The more you play the game, the better your game sense will eventually get to, and then you'll be able to read the game more and better. But like, you don't want to be chasing the ball around every single like opportunity you see, like to go and hit the ball randomly, because you'll never improve doing that. So tip number 8, don't ball chase. Coming in at tip number 9 is watch your gameplay back, or analyze your gameplay. This will help you see where your weaknesses lie in your game if you can't actually see them whilst playing the game itself. If you can watch it back and you can like pick where your weaknesses are, you know what to practice and how to improve. This will be very helpful for taking your game to the next level, and you'll be able to see where your weaknesses lie, and then you can train and practice on certain drills to help you improve at where you lack in your game, and that will help you take your game to the next level. Okay, so coming in at tip number 10, the final tip on this list is got to be watching better players or playing with better players. It is valuable that you learn from people that have been playing the game longer than you have, and you can analyze their gameplay and you can see where you can improve in your game and where they actually make very good plays and what you need to do to make yourself better and climb those ranks. Like, it is very valuable if you have a friend or someone like that that can help you, coach you through the game, and like you start learning harder things to do and where you can improve in your game. Like, it can be very valuable information seeing someone else's perspective on your gameplay or what you're doing wrong. So definitely coming in at number 10, and the final one on this list has got to be watching better players and playing with better players. Okay, so that was my top 10 list for beginner players on Rocket League. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it was quite a long one. Thank you everyone who actually managed to get to the end here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already and you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button. It means the world to me. We're on our way to 100 subs, so that would be awesome. Please hit the like button as well if any of these tips on this list helped you, and let me know in the comments below if you're managing to build your way up in the ranks. Like, I would love to hear from you guys. But yeah, if you do want more videos like this, like, slap that like button, hit that sub button, and I will try and make the best content I possibly can. But everyone who watched this video today, I really do appreciate you. Much love, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.